Hello and welcome back. Today we're here to talk about something a little bit different. First and foremost, I am not a filmmaker. I understand that it takes hundreds, sometimes thousands of people to make a movie. I want to explore the reasons why a film is received poorly or why it is a huge success. The current trend recently is to make sequels to movies from the past. Recent mega hits have been Top Gun Maverick, which the sequel took over 30 years to make. That is the only film where I can honestly say, yep, that was a worthy sequel. So the idea of a sequel to a movie from the past can work if they can do it for Top Gun. They can do it for pretty much anything if they do it right. So for the last few years I've tried to fathom out what is the reason that this doesn't work. Today I want to talk about Indiana Jones first. Starting in 1981 and perfectly concluding in 1989, we were very satisfied with the perfect Indiana Jones trilogy. Skip forward to 2008 and we are then thrown into one of the biggest mistakes in cinema history. And that was the fourth Indiana Jones movie. This movie felt awfully disjointed, mainly because most of it was done in front of a green screen. People may argue the term, yeah, but at the time it was good. No, it was not good. If you are the same director of all four movies, then to completely change the tone, the feel, the special effects and to expect it to be a mega hit is one of the dumbest decisions a director can make. Those first three movies, the same tones and styles were beautiful. Now, let's skip past that one and fast forward to Indiana Jones in 2023, a movie nobody really wanted. I'm a huge fan of Indiana Jones, but to see an 80-year-old Indy after seeing the 2008 disaster does not get me chomping at the bit to go and spend money and see it. The ingredients are there for the fifth movie. A new director, which I always say a fresh pair of eyes is always good for a franchise to stop it from getting fatigue. So I was on board for that. I am also on board for special effects to make Harrison look younger. We are at a stage where it can look realistic. This movie is not just made by one person, so somewhere along the line something goes from the original script, which everyone agreed on all around the board meeting, that everyone agreed that it was going to be the way forward to bring this movie to success. What went wrong? From that initial enthusiasm that everyone had, it is not like the director had a blank canvas to work from. He had the history of these films, music, style, charisma, charm, heart, all from the first three movies. That is where you start from. What was it about those that made them fan favourites? When a director comes in and changes the formula too much to make their stamp like it is their first day as a manager in a new job, I can give you a great example of this, and that is Rian Johnson. He destroyed the Star Wars franchise with what he did. Something people have been living for since 1977. He came in and destroyed it. The actors and fans alike begged and pleaded with Rian to not go in this direction, but he went ahead and did it, and he made a really shitty movie. So where does it go wrong? Is it too much deviation away from the original script? Is it the translation of the storyboards and treatments and scripts? Is it where the director loses the magic of what once was a great original idea? Could it be the time of year that a movie is released? Can that affect how good it can be? If Will Smith released the song Summertime at Christmas instead of in the summer, would it have still been a hit? These are all factors, trends and patterns that we cannot follow. Just like on a roulette wheel, there is no true way of determining where the ball is going to land. A good example of this is how Marvel is treating the MCU. They had all of their mouths wide open, ready to feed us whatever they would cook. Then they cheapened the ingredients. They started to give us less quality by the bucket full. We stopped eating, and now they do not know what to do. What goes up must come down. These are the laws of life. 15 years ago, nobody saw life beyond Facebook. Now we barely speak of it or use it in the ways that we did not that long ago. Things constantly evolve, as do people's tastes. So the answer to my own question is movies are subjective. A friend of mine just said to me, Dumb and Dumber 2. That is as good as the first one. I think he's the only person on the planet to have said this. This just proves that we all love different things for different reasons. Some people wear blue jeans, some people wear black. This is life. So if a movie is not a success, it's simply just a freak accident. When I say success, I never mean financially. I mean for the masses. When I see that score go up, it is generally an indicator of how good a movie is doing. And it's purely because I care. I care. I want to see things develop into franchises. I want to see more sequels to things. I want to see a fan devoted with posters and merchandise all over the walls because it's using your imagination. I want to see sequels. What I don't want to see is poor quality sequels. And that is the whole point of this. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny is not a good sequel. In fact, it's piss poor. It was an insult to see this movie. I did not like anything about it. And I'm just going to leave that there. Thank you very much.